back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I filmed, so I am kind of a little off of, you know, the whole shebang of creating videos and all of that, but I just didn't feel like my 100%, and when I create a video, I just want to give my 100% to it, so I just wasn't feeling it. And also I think it was the Hyderabad weather to be blamed, because it was so cozy and you know, it was raining and all of that, so I just didn't feel like creating any videos. But yeah, thank you for 600 subscribers. I think 602 or 3 started the series, which will go on till the end of December, and not till the end, maybe until Christmas. I hope I will be able to you know, go through this challenge and create videos that are helpful to you guys. I hope you guys have watched my Nykaa sale recommendations. It's up here. I don't know when this video is going to go up, but in today's video I wanted to create a very you know, since it's Christmas season, I wanted to create a very nice subtle daytime makeup look. If you're invited to a Christmas party in the day, then what you could wear and how you can transform that into, you know, an evening makeup look. Because growing up, I've always, you know, attended parties or gone over to people's places for, you know, lunch, and then had to go to some other place for carols or something like that, and you know, for a Christmas party or something like that. So I thought a transformation video from a daytime makeup look to a nighttime makeup look would be something that would add value to people. So yeah, let's just get started. So since it's winters, I like to keep my base like full of creams, especially in the day. But for the nights, if I'm going for a party, I would like to set it with powder so that the makeup doesn't move around, because in the day you kind of want to look more glowy and all of that, and in the night you don't want your makeup to budge because you might be doing some other activities like dancing and all of that. I think that is what I do mostly. Like my daytime parties are much more chill, and you know, where I just go for lunch or for brunch or whatever. So I like to wear makeup that has a bit of dewiness to it, a bit of like a bit of glow to it. But in the evenings, I don't mind like a full matte finish with the highlighter and all of that. So I'm gonna start off with the Live Tinted Hue Stick. I have this in the shade Balance. I'm just going to color correct everywhere that I feel like I have pigmentation and all of that. I feel like this is a very bright orange, and it just really helps me color correct everything that I have, all the pigmentation that I have. Now I'm just going to blend all of that with a concealer brush. I hope you guys have listened to Adele's full album. I was just listening to it today and I'm absolutely in love with it. I think I love the song I Drink Wine and To Be Loved. Let me know what are your favorites apart from like the first song that she released, the Easy On Me. Absolutely loved it. This is my current go-to foundation, and I think I like it for winters as well. But I feel like it's a very long-lasting foundation, but also very light in weight, which is why I like to reach for this foundation so much more. This is the PatmcGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation. I guess you guys must have seen this in my previous videos, and I'm not going to go in with a lot of product. I'm just going to dab some here. That's actually a lot, but we're just going to blend it all out. Now I'm just taking this blurring foundation brush and just going to dab all of that product in. Now just a tip for you guys might think that you're being very careful with the application of your foundation, but just these stroking motions or these buffing motions can like spill some foundation like droplets on your shirt. So if you're already wearing your outfit, which I suggest you do, because if you're gonna wear something that's a t-shirt or something that has to go over your head, then you know, it's not advised to wear it after your makeup. But if you're wearing something, just use a bathrobe or, you know, a shirt that has buttons that you can take off afterwards. And yeah, that's one tip I've learned like from makeup artists and stuff. Just use a bathrobe. I mean, you know, if you don't want to dirty your bathrobe, just use an old shirt to wear over your outfit so that you don't have those little droplets. It has happened to me, by the way. So you don't have those tiny droplets of foundation on your outfit. Now if you see, I have used a full coverage foundation. Actually, the Skin Fetish foundation seems like it's not full coverage, but it is pretty good coverage, and I feel like it has, you know, done a very good job in giving me good, but it still looks very, very natural and very like complimenting and very skin like. So I don't mind wearing it in the day. It's also so lightweight, it just almost feels like I'm not wearing anything, which is what I like to go for during the day. So now I'm just going to finish off all the cream products. I'm going to go in with my concealer. Now for concealer, I'm going to be using my Fenty Beauty Profiltr concealer. This is in the shade 340. So Fenty Beauty Profiltr concealer is a little thick and a little light for me, so I'm just going to add this here in the center. This is the LA Girl Pro Conceal HD concealer. Now I'm going to go in with the Fenty Beauty concealer brush. This is a very nice precision concealer brush, and I'm just going to dab it all in. I'm going to go back in with my foundation brush and just blend all of the edges so that, you know, it doesn't, you know, you don't have that, you know, glaring difference between your foundation and all, and everything looks just quite melted in. So for contour, I'm going to be using these cream products that I have from Fenty Beauty. Like I mentioned, I like to use cream products in winters because, you know, when else will I use them? Because in summers they just get very like, you can't use them because you sweat and all of that. So I'm going to be using these Fenty Beauty Matchstix that I have, and I'm going to be using two different shades because, you know, it's daytime. If I use a very dark shade, it's going to look very, very dark. And, you know, just to add some more depth to that contour, I'm going to use two shades. So I'm just going in with this shade called Espresso. Just going to add that here. To top that off with this shade called Mocha. I think it's called Truffle. I'm taking my cream cheek brush from Smashbox and I'm just going to blend it upwards. For blush, I'm going to be taking my Rare Beauty liquid blush. This is in the shade Grateful, and I'm just going to take some in the back of my hand here. I'm going to blend it out. So I'm just going to use the same cream cheek brush and just going to dab all of that in. If you go overboard, it's okay because we haven't added powder yet, so you can always fix it with that. Now for powder, I'm going to be taking the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish, and I'm taking a really small fluffy brush. This is from BH Cosmetics. And I'm just going to add that under my eyes, just on my nose as well, so that we can define that contouring that we did. Now we're almost done with the face. Actually, that's pretty much what I do. Now I'm gonna move on to the brows. I'm using the Huda Beauty Bomb Brows. You guys know how much I love this. For the eyes, I'm going to be using my Huda Beauty Naughty palette. I'm just going to start with this shade right here. And I'm using my BH Cosmetics brush. So I usually like to do like very light matte shades on my lids. So I'm just going to go in with this shade right here and just add it in the center. And I'm using this flat shader brush from MAC 228S. I'm going to take a smaller blending brush and I'm just going to go back in with this shade and mix it with a little bit of this mauvey wine shade and just deepen out this crease. I'm gonna go back in with this lighter peachish shade and I'm gonna go over the edges. I'm gonna take a pencil brush like this and I'm gonna go in with this dark shade and just deepen, the edges a little bit. I'm gonna add the same shade on my lower lash line as well. You can also do this with cream eyeshadows, but I think I will do another video where I will show you how to use cream eyeshadows. So I'm just gonna add some mascara now and I'm using the Legendary Lashes mascara from Charlotte Tilbury. So again, like I like to wear a lot of mascara through the day, but I just take off the excess here and take this and stamp it at the corner. So that's literally what I do when I'm going out in the day, and I just love using cream products in winters, and if it was summers I would just be doing this with just powders. And now for the lips, I'm going to be using my Shimmer lip liner in the shade Brown 03. Now for lips, since it's the day, I like to use the Fenty Cream Gloss. I like matte lipsticks in the day as well, but I feel like a subtle gloss always looks really nice. That's it. That's all the makeup that I wear during the day, and I think it looks really nice and natural and subtle and easy to wear, easy to carry. And yeah, that sometimes when I do want to add a highlighter, I use a cream highlighter. This is the one from Vieve. It's called the Skin Dew Glow Multitasker. So the reason I'm saying all of this is because once you use creams and you want to add something on top of it, it always works very nicely. So how nice that looks. And you know, when you want to add some powder to it and make it pop, you can. So yeah, that's the finished look for the daytime makeup look. Now let's see how we can transform this into a nighttime makeup look. So the trickiest part is anything to do with your eyes, right? So since you already have the mascara on, so working with your eyes becomes a little difficult. So try and use products that are easy to use and something that will not fall on your face too much and all of that. So to start with, I'm just going to start by taking off this gloss. It's so easy to just take it off with and all done. I'm going to be using this MyGlamm Crown Jewels glitter. So this is what it looks like. I'm actually really scared to use this. I'm just taking a flat brush like this and I'm going to be using a concealer and I'm going to be creating a cut crease, almost a cut crease. I'm going to go back into this and just start placing this here. Now for the inner corner, I'm gonna go back in with this gold and mix it with this and just add that here. Now I'm going to go in with this blending brush that we used earlier and I'm going to go like ham on this shade and I'm just going to deepen this part. Now I'm going to go back in with my blending brush and just blend everything. Now I'm also going to add this gold on my lower waterline. Now because we have the mascara, I'm just going to line it with the mascara like that. Eyes are all done, but the face is not yet done. So now we're gonna do the face and glam it up a little bit more to go with the eyes. To start with, I'm gonna be adding some powder underneath my eyes. Before I use a bronzer, I'm just going to use a fluffy brush. This is from PatmcGrath Labs. It's the powder brush and I'm just going to go in with this powder and just going to add it everywhere so that the makeup just stays put and we don't stain the face with bronzer. Cream products are easier to remove. Powder products sometimes stain your face. I'm gonna go in with the Vieve Modern Bronzer and I'm just going to use the Fenty Beauty brush. Just gonna tap off the excess, and now I'm just going to start by applying this over areas where we contoured. And like I always mention, never swirl your brush in a bronzer. Just tap it and that's all the product you need. Now I'm going to add 2 dimensions within my blush. So first I'm going to be using the Vieve Sunset blush in the shade Piazza. Take this blush brush and just add it here. Now for the second blush, I'm going to be using my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Ambient Lighting Blush. This is in the shade At Night. Now, the reason why I said I want dimension is because this is like this already has some dimension, and I'm just going to add it with that blush. So it's going to give more depth to my face. Can you see that? I love this blush. Now for the ultimate glam, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty highlighter. This is what it looks like in the shade Cognac Candy. Yeah, like that. And just add that here. Literally, this is how I love my makeup in the night. I like it matte around my centers, just a touch of shine here, and then when I turn around, I like it to be nice and shiny. I feel like I've gone overboard here. I'm going to correct that just a minute. For the lips today, I'm going to be using my current drugstore favorite MyGlamm lip liner in the shade Yeet. And I'm also going to top this off with my current favorite drugstore lipstick. This is the MyGlamm Ultimate Long Stay Matte Lipstick in the shade Cougar. That's the finished look, you guys. I absolutely love how this turned out. So that is how I transform my makeup from a daytime makeup look to a nighttime makeup look. It's that easy and that simple. And like I mentioned, I do not like wearing eyeliner in the day, but even in the nights I sometimes skip it because it's not my most favorite part of makeup. But I love how this look turned out. I really like the glitter that I used today from MyGlamm. You know, I try to include products that are not so you know, mainstream. Like, you know, I don't want to use products or showcase products that are so mainstream that everybody's talking about, but genuinely good products. So yeah, which is what I tried to use today. I love the Hourglass blush. I love the MyGlamm lipstick. Actually, they are currently my favorite lipsticks. So this is what I do. So if you are on a day, you know, if you have to go to a day party as well and as a night party, you could probably use this. It's just work with tones that are like, you know, daytime friendly as well as nighttime friendly. I chose like a very nice easy palette, which is like peach and brownish, and I think it worked out really well. And yeah, so that's all for this video. I hope this video was helpful and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, I hope I can keep my streak of 1 video per day this whole month. And thank you so much for appreciating my content, and thank you so much for subscribing. And if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. It would help me out a lot. And also comment down below if you would try this. And yeah, that's all for this video. I will see you guys in another video pretty soon. Bye.